Hey everybody, welcome to Motorhead Chef on the road. We're on the road this time in beautiful Wisconsin, Jefferson, Wisconsin to be exact. And we're here with my buddy Matt Pitzner, and he is loading us up with some of his awesome barbecue sauce, which you saw on an earlier episode of Motorhead Chef. So if you haven't watched the how-to, you need to see this one for sure. I used it on some ribs. They were amazing. In fact, I got so caught up that I decided I think I just forgot to even show you how to put it on and all of that. This is how it's made though, and that's what you really want to hear. So stick around, we'll show you how Matt does it.
While the peppers are drying in the oven, we're going to do 2 cups of brown sugar and 2 cups of ketchup. Just get that on real low heat. We're going to start to simmer that. So we'll start with that. 2
Awesome.
cups of brown sugar. It's a light brown sugar.
It is.
You could use a dark brown sugar if you want to. If you like it a little sweeter, but well, that would be a really terrible idea.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
How much ketchup?
2 cups and 2 cups.
Oh my goodness.
2 cups of ketchup, 2 cups
Seems
of
like
brown
a
sugar.
lot.
Well, it is a lot if you think that 2 cups is a lot.
I do.
There's one.
Well said.
Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah, this is some genius level cooking right here.
I see that. That's like residual ketchup too. No extra cost.
Nope, there we go.
Nice.
Put it on low heat.
Okay.
Let that simmer.
And just those 2 things in that first simmering
That's
batch?
a good start. Yeah, that's not complicated.
Deal. Okay, apparently we have one more additive to the ketchup and brown sugar,
Yeah,
light
sure.
brown sugar mixture.
It's starting to really get complicated. I'm gonna add a tablespoon-ish. That's a big tablespoon
Sure is.
of the minced garlic. Throw it right in the pan with the rest of it.
Do it.
All right. So now that we have the ketchup, brown sugar, and the garlic mixture on the stove,
Yep.
we're gonna add the dry ingredients. I just got a teaspoon of paprika, got about a teaspoon and a half of sugar, and of salt.
Yep.
And about a teaspoon and a half of pepper. We're just gonna dump that in. Again, to just continue to get the flavors to blend.
Amazing.
And those peppers are getting pretty close to
Yep.
being ready to pull out of the oven, so we'll get that next.
Cool.
All right. So I've got a pepper grinder dedicated just for the peppers because it's powerful. So we're going to just cut them into small pieces.
Do you do seeds and all?
Seeds and all, everything goes in,
Yes.
even the stems.
Nice.
Stems actually add a little bit of bitterness,
Okay.
which adds another level of complexity to the barbecue sauce. So works out really well. Just throw everything in there. It's just the right amount of spice, a little bit of bitter. We got sweet with the brown sugar. We've got a little punch with the vinegar that's going to go in at the end. So it's a nice level of complexity and flavor. Anyway, get this done here. Put it all in there. Get the rest of it in there, all the seeds, everything. Hit it again. So we're going to grind these peppers up, take a couple of shots at it. I can remember how to turn it on.
Right on the front.
Yep. Oh, okay, that's not right. This is what editing is for.
I'm going to leave this all in. Get her.
Get another hit.
Go.
Nope.
Whenever you're
Wrong
ready.
way again. Here it goes. So there's our
Nice.
8-9 peppers, all ground up.
Beautiful.
A couple of tablespoons. All right. So those ground peppers are all in there. Stir those in. Still got that heat on, just a little pin flame. I'm just going to keep stirring until it's all blended. And give it about another 10 minutes. Low simmer before we add the vinegar at the end.
Awesome. Where did you come up with the recipe? I noticed part of it is kind of a winging it a little bit, which is good. The best ones usually
Yeah.
are. So how did you come up with it?
Well, it was a family cooking competition,
Yep.
and I wanted to dominate, which of course I did.
Yes.
But I made barbecue sauce for some sliders. And I tried again and again and again. I made about 7 different recipes.
Wow, all during, or was this in preparation for
leading
the
up to the
contest?
competition.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
Okay.
I got it to where I thought, this is pretty damn good barbecue sauce. It was about my 7th recipe. And I took it to work, and one of the guys at work said, this is the best barbecue sauce I have ever had. So I started making more of it. And people seem to enjoy it. There's a lot of good flavor in it. Not too hard to make.
The heat is the toughest thing to manage, it seems like.
Yep.
In a lot
Too
of the
hot
sauces. Yep.
Takes the enjoyment out of things, but you got enough heat for flavor with some sweetness. A little bit of this. The vinegar gives it a good bite.
I'm a big fan of vinegar in anything, but especially good barbecue sauces.
Yeah.
And this is a good one.
So it's turned out really well. So after a little more simmering, I add the vinegar right at the end so it doesn't boil off. I just I'll add it in, give it about another minute, and then stir it and let it sit.
Wow, so
Put
it
it in
cools.
the jar, and that's it.
Nice.
Simple.
Well done, Matty.
All right.
So
Thanks, brother.
proud.
All right.